In this video, we will show you how to bleed the brakes on this Chevy Silverado, starting under the hood. Let's start under the hood along the driver's side at the master cylinder. Open up your master cylinder cap. Have a quick look at the seal. Make sure it's in good condition. Along the top, it's going to tell you exactly what type of fluid to use, .3. You can also use .4 if necessary. We'll set this aside. The next thing you'll want to do is try to remove as much of the fluid from inside here as possible so we can replace it with brand new .3 brake fluid. We'll use a small suction device for this. With that fluid removed, let's top this off up to that maximum line you can see on the side there. At this point, go ahead and close the cap on this, and we're going to safely raise and support and remove the wheels so we can gain access to our bleeder screws. Let's start the brake bleeding process at the right rear. We have our collection receptacle. Now to do a brake bleed, it's going to be easiest with a second person. We've got somebody up inside the vehicle. They're going to pump up the brake pedal till it's firm and hold it. I'm going to put my collection receptacle on here, turn that bleeder screw counterclockwise, and watch the fluid come out. I want to open up the bleeder screw with my 10mm. Go ahead and pump up the brake pedal, please. Get this on there. Okay, got my hose set up. You can see the fluid coming out of here. Go ahead and pump, please. Holding. We'll repeat this process until we see clean fluid coming out. Go ahead and pump the brake pedal, please.
Holding.
Okay. The next thing we'll do is make sure we have no air in the system. This is easiest if you do not have a hose on there. We'll make sure we do have a collection bucket. Just open this up, wait for a steady trickle of fluid with our gloved finger here. Once again, we're confirming that there's no air in the system. Even a tiny bit of air will cause a braking issue. Perfect. Go ahead and close this off, clean up your mess, and make your way over to the driver's side wheel well. If you have a bleeder screw cover, go ahead and install that. Ours did not have one. Over on the passenger side, we'll repeat the process. Go ahead and pump up that brake pedal, please. Let's get this on here. And do that again. Get that on. Okay, let's watch the fluid come out of here. Oh, that's some dirty fluid. Go ahead and pump, please. Go ahead and pump. Okay. You can release the brake pedal. Now, as you saw, I had a whole bunch of fresh fluid coming through there. Set this collection receptacle aside for now. I've got my bucket under here. Once again, we're going to make sure that we have a steady trickle of fluid coming out and no air. Let's open this up. Got my gloved finger. Perfect. Go ahead and close that off. Make sure it's nice and tight. Clean up your mess. We'll move to the passenger side front wheel. On the passenger side front, once again, repeating the process. Go ahead and pump up the brake pedal, please. Got a wrench on here. Some really dark fluid. Go ahead and pump the brake pedal, please. getting some air here. Go ahead and pump. As you can see, there's a lot of air in the system here. We need to continue bleeding our brakes until we see no air. Go ahead and pump. Go ahead and pump. You can release the brake pedal, thank you. Now let's wait for our trickle. Oh yeah. Close up that bleeder screw, clean up your mess, make your way to the driver's side front. Okay, over on the left front, once again. Go ahead and pump up the brake pedal, please. Go ahead and pump. Go ahead and pump. You can release the brake pedal. Drain this out real quick. All right, let's do the gravity bleed here. Gloved finger. Steady trickle of fluid. Nice. Go ahead and pump up the brake pedal till it's nice and firm and you're all set. Thank you very much. Now that we're done bleeding the brakes, we'll make our way back up under the hood. We have our brand new brake fluid. We're going to top this off up to the maximum line here. Took it all. Perfect. Once you have it full, go ahead and reinstall the cap. At this point, go ahead and make sure that the brakes are pumped up, the wheels are on, and torqued to the manufacturer's specified torque, and then take your vehicle for a road test. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.